Hi. Lastly, I just want to convey this. It's important to me. So, but passing my community clinic with a really nice, really pretty. I always say the same things. African doctor I had. I will not any longer go to that clinic for valid reasons. But nothing to do with her. Nothing but respect for her. But about that point, walking up the street, there was two minority younger women coming at me with masks on their face. One was rather obese. You could have taken them and plopped those two right on Staten Island. Right on Staten Island. Same tough thug attitude. The reason why I'm plugging my ear, there's a reason for that. Trust me. And so I told them, it's not time to bully. Please move out of the way, because they were going to body slam me. I've been going through this for years. I saw that coming. A woman behind them, another minority, like Hispanic, very nice Hispanic Latina woman, older in her 50s, saw that, and she was like happy that it did that. I have a lot of Latino people behind me, with me, because they're being assaulted on public streets. And then they have these gang members in their neighborhood, just like the two that were in front of her, as she saw all that were going to harass me and body slam me. All right, so just so you know, that was around by my community clinic. Two young females, you could have picked them and put them right on Staten Island, same thing. All right, this is what I deal with in the United States. All right, this is what's going on in the United States. Those type of people can go and get a gun if they don't already have one, and go mob up, but fight for their rights, because that's what's going on here. It's really fucking dangerous in the United States. Okay? So around that clip of time, there was a siren that was just wailing. And before the siren, there was a series of really loud, like I can't get over how loud, semi-trucks. One was just roaring on the sidewalk. It was doing a job, a sewer type thing. And then two or three more. They just compiled because the city's so filled with them. It's like algorithms or odds, numerical. They're just going to all mesh together, and at certain points within a city. Do I have to explain this? Anyways, let me go ahead then. You're going to have moments where there's all these trucks everywhere. Numerical odds. And it's so loud. Now, don't forget how dangerous this city is. And you got a lot of really crazy noise, roaring. Plus, you got sirens wailing. So I'm trying to walk. I'm trying to stay centered. I'm trying to stay grounded. Regardless of the danger I know is here in DC, the crime stats prove that. The noise itself, row a chick off, man. Right. And then about 10 minutes after I had filmed for 11 minutes here, the siren started wailing again, just noting this. And it went for a good minute. And what dawned on me, or what my guidance is, whatever you want to call it, was that's one reason why the people in DC are so hostile and physically aggressive. Because it's the tipping point. The crack is starting to go on the glass ceiling is part of it. So whether I don't believe they notice it here. I've basically come to that determination. They don't hear it, but they do. Because you have to hear it unless you're literally physically deaf and you've been diagnosed by a doctor deaf. You can't hear. You're doing sign language, okay? You can hear it. But they don't. They're like out of their minds. They don't hear it. I swear on that. But when you hear all that noise, sirens after sirens, all that noise, it's going to make a person aggro. This is partly why they're so violent and aggressive right now with the glass that we're all standing on starting to crack. And can you hear all that noise right now? I film it all the time. It's just adding, compiling, you hear me? So the noise is affecting people here. And they're getting really hostile and violent. They might not hear the noise, or well, I don't know how, but I swear they don't, dude. They're fucking out of their minds, walking around thinking they're far right, thinking they're Al-Qaeda, it's going to be this great Mujahideen. They're thinking other things, but there's mad noise going. I sat here right here. I timed it. It's a good minute. the sirens screaming. You know what that does, dude? That causes you to, like, do I have to explain that? I hope not. Anyways, it's making people really aggro. It's part of why they're so violent here. In it, writ large, all forms and acts of aggression, that fucking noise is feeding into their mental health, is ripping and eroding their mental health. I've been saying that since I got here. You can't have kids around that, man. How many times did I say that? The kids here are like Iraq kids. They're like on Prozac. You can't have that. And don't forget about the fucking airbase. They made DC a fucking airbase. Like, I'm a mall chick. I'm trying to figure out how to describe this. Is where you run the helicopters from. That's what they're doing here. That's why there's so many helicopters, G. Oh my God. Right? So, I just wanted to say that. The noise here is so fucking horrible. My guidance is plug your ears when you hear it. All right? Don't worry about what they are looking at you like while you plug your ears. Plug your ears when you're around those roaring trucks. Plug your ears when you hear the sirens that go for a minute at a time or longer. To stay grounded and to stay centered. Do not subjugate yourself to that noise. Don't worry about the snickering, horrible, harassing actions they take because you're plugging your ears. My God, my Jesus, my love wants me to protect myself outside, because this is why my guidance, DC is dangerous. I need to stay grounded and centered. All that noise is not good for anyone's mental health. All right? God bless America. Say goodbye.